Overview of the Receptionist Console from Broadsmart. To gain access to your Receptionist Console, you'll have to use your user ID and password that you normally go in with your portal. So I've done that here, and I'm clicking on Login. Once you're in your portal, you're going to launch any web-based applications you have from Broadsmart in the upper right-hand corner in the Launch drop-down. So if I go ahead and click there, I will see Receptionist Enterprise. And once you get to this area, you're welcome to do a shortcut on your desktop to get right to this console, and your user ID and your password for your portal is what's always going to get you in. So just going over a few of the sections and the functionality of the Receptionist Console so you understand what you've been offered. Starting on the left side, you'll see your call console. The first icon you'll see is your call history. So for the Receptionist Console, if you click on this, it'll actually pop a window open for you and show you missed calls, received calls, and placed calls, in which all of these calls that you get, you can actually click on, and it drops down just a tiny bit and gives you a call button, so you can call any numbers back that you've missed if you're away from your desk. It also gives you all the caller ID information of that person that called or missed, and the date and time of the call. Underneath the call console logo here, you'll see enter phone number. So there's a little space where you can type in or copy and paste a phone number and click dial. There's also a transfer button and a redial button. Underneath that, you're going to have a space where all of your incoming calls are going to come into. Once you answer that call, you'll have a button that says answer. And you'll also have an active call, how long you've been on that call for, giving you the opportunity to put the call on hold, park the call, or end the call. And you can also find one of your favorites, which are your monitored users, to click on that person, and if they're green and available, you can just click transfer to send that call straight through to that person. If they're not available or not in the office, you can click on VM, which is transfer to voicemail. All the incoming calls you receive will come up in this window where it'll actually keep them all stacked and show you how long they've all been active and allow you to go back and forth by clicking answer, clicking hold, or ending calls or transferring them out. Underneath that, you're going to see a space that says conference call. Now, if you're physically on a conference call, it will pop it into this area, showing you all the people that are in the conference call and allowing you to leave the conference call if needed, and see all the caller ID information of everybody who's on that call. Underneath that, you are going to have a section that says queued calls. This only pertains to receptionists that are also a part of a call center. It's typically not something a receptionist is part of, but we've given you this feature in the case that that happens, where you'll be able to see your queued calls at the bottom for a call center. If you're not a member of a call center, you're going to click on this button here, and that's going to minimize that section for you. Over in the contact section on this side here, you're going to see a couple different tabs that allow you to customize or monitor all of your different users. First and foremost, you'll have search, so no matter how many different tabs you decide to set up, if you have a lot of users and you'd like to find them quickly without scrolling through all the tabs, you can type a few characters in here, and it'll bring up somebody that you already have. And any phone numbers that you have for them, or if it's different people with the same first name. Going into favorites, this is where you're going to add people that you want to see presence of. So basically, when you add somebody for presence into your favorites, it's going to allow you to see the circle to be green, which is that person's available. Red with a slash through it means they're on Do Not Disturb. An arrow on that person's phone number means they're having their phone forwarded somewhere. And then red means that person is on a call. This allows you to know if you need to transfer a call or not, or if you're just going to transfer that call directly to somebody's voicemail if you happen to know they're not in the office. So that's your favorites. Your Enterprise tab is going to give you a list of all your users, regardless if you put them as one of your favorites or not. Still allows you to click on anybody and transfer a call or call them directly. Personal is your personal phone list for the portal, as well as speed dial. So if you set these up in your user portal, in the outgoing call section, you'll see speed dials, and you'll see your personal phone list. When you set those up in here, they will attach themselves to these tabs for you, giving you some extra people that you might want to call directly should you have certain people that you call every day on a regular basis. And I'll give you an example of this would be something like calling FedEx or a courier service. You can certainly put those numbers in here so you can call and transfer calls to them and have quick access to those phone numbers. And then you can also have your system administrator set up custom tabs. So do you want to maybe separate the departments? So I have my sales department here and some of the people in my service team here. So I have different tabs. You can also do that. One more thing is in your favorites, you do have a column that says notes. If you happen to know that somebody's on vacation, you can click on that person and click on their notes field, and I can type a note to remind me of where they are, because their phone might say green, but that might not mean that they're actually in the office. And I went ahead and I put that note in. I'm clicking OK. And now I see I have a note for him. In case he has a phone call, I know to send it to voicemail. And then you can click and delete that at any time you want to remove that note. Also, on the right side, on the left side here, you see I'm having an incoming call. So I can choose to put you on hold or click answer and continue my calls as I start to click on different people and transfer them through. You can transfer to somebody's extension, their mobile number if they have put their mobile number in their console, or their voicemail. And if they put their email address in their actual user portal, you can actually click on email and bring up a blank email as well. And to log out of your receptionist console, just click Sign Out in the upper right-hand corner. And if you've made any changes, you want to click Save to save your workspace so those changes are reflected the next time you log in. If you have any questions, please give Broadsmart a call or see the training documentation on Broadsmart University on the Broadsmart website. Thank you.